Goa Forward leader and Minister Vijai was caught off guard while promoting dowry. Not directly but indirectly, giving dowry as an example, while appealing to the people not to sell their fertile land, including the hillocks.
It was an awareness program on Monday organized on landslide risk mitigation by the South Goa Collectorate in association with the Geological Survey of India. He was explaining the audience the benefit of new proposed land policy of the coalition government, transferable development right. He appealed to the audience not to sell their fertile land or the hills but protect it. The intention was good, but example was wrong. See what he's trying to say. Instead of selling the hillocks for money, Vijay says, preserve it as it can be a dowry to your daughter.
डोंगराचेर जमीन विकना असताना दोंगर तुमचो उरून तुमका जोडूंकूय मेळटा तुमका जोडूंक जाय जाल्यार नाजाल्यार you can keep it as a dowry for your daughter. That DR could be kept as a dowry. Nazalyar you can keep it as a dowry for your daughter. That DR could be kept as a dowry. Nazalyar you can keep it as a dowry for your daughter. That DR could be kept as a dowry. Nazalyar you can keep it as a dowry for your daughter. That DR could be kept as a dowry.
Vijay also explained how the policy would help the landowners to earn by trading on their fertile land by selling some other land which is legal allowed to be sold. The TCP minister also said the new policy would discourage the ministers from getting involved in underhand dealings while the fertile land would be protected.
Without looking at the stability, without looking at the prevalent laws, only because that person perhaps has some political power or some influence by which he builds it. Then you have a landslide, maybe not at his place, at somewhere else.
Vijay said the scenario would change now with the new TDR policy he would announce in the monsoon assembly election.
Prevent करपाक आणि हांवें सांगला ताजेर लोकांनी जमनी विकपाच्यो गरज ना दोंगराचेर जमीन विकना असताना दोंगर तुमचो उरून तुमका जोडूंकूय मेळटा तुमका जोडूंक जाय जाल्यार नाजाल्यार you can keep it as a dowry for your daughter. That DR could be kept as a dowry. So have you understood the concept? हांव आतां हें सांगता तें हें गोंयांत जावपाचें आहा फुडें. This is not come out as a state policy. I may announce this in the assembly now. It will be the first state of its kind, where this DR will have an exchange. You can buy it and you can sell it. You can trade in it as and when, and you don't require the government or the minister's permission to trade it. You will have to pay a revenue to the state. The state will earn the revenue at every transaction. So state also earns. Only person who doesn't earn is the minister, who would have otherwise earned under the table. They bond and एक system येतलो. वो system.
Our reporter Sandeep Tuwekar from Madgaon.